a point she had reached where life must be in vain, or, in her unborn element awake, her will must cancel her body's destiny. For only the unborn spirit's timeless power can lift the yoke imposed by birth in time. Only the self that builds this figure of self can raise the fixed, interminable line that joins these changing names, these numberless lives, these new oblivious personalities, and keeps still lurking in our conscious acts the trail of old forgotten thoughts and deeds. Disown the legacy of our buried selves, the burdensome airship to our vanished forms, accepted blindly by the body and soul. The true self of Savitri belonged to the eternal consciousness and naturally was free. But when accepting to take a body upon earth, this true self is covered by so many different layers of consciousness that unless it takes a very complete resolution to manifest and to overcome all the obstacles, it cannot act freely. Now, she was put in front of the expected catastrophe in her life, which externally would put an end to the joy of her existence. And there was only one way to overcome this fatality. It was to make the highest spirit and its power intervene directly in order to counteract the laws of destiny. An episode in an unremembered tale, its beginning lost, its motive and plot concealed. A once living story has prepared and made our present fate, child of past energies. The fixity of the cosmic sequences, fastened with hidden, inevitable links, she must disrupt, dislodge by her soul's force her past, a block on the immortal's road, make a raised ground, and shape anew her fate. A colloquy of the original gods, meeting upon the borders of the unknown. Her soul's debate with embodied nothingness must be wrestled out on a dangerous, dim background. Her being must confront its formless cause. Against the universe, weigh its single self. On the bare peak, where self is alone with naught, and life has no sense, and love no place to stand, she must plead her case upon extinction's verge. In the world's death cave, uphold life's helpless claim, and vindicate her right to be and love. Altered must be nature's harsh economy. Acquittance she must win from her past's bond, an old account of suffering exhaust, strike out from time the soul's long compound debt, and the heavy servitudes of the karmic gods, the slow revenge of unforgiving law, and the deep need of universal pain and hard sacrifice and tragic consequence. By the power of her origin and the legacy of the One, she must overcome all the laws established in manifestation and conquer the resistance of all that has been organized since centuries and millenniums, and show that the Supreme is all-powerful over his own creation. In all the world as it is now, death and dissolution reign. She wants to establish their law in order to establish the supreme life and consciousness. It is the story of the conquest that will be told in the epic.